All right, so last week, this news outlet exclusively reported on a major escalation of the Murdaugh murders, crime, and corruption saga, particularly the federal criminal case involving some of the alleged accomplices of accused killer Alex Murdaugh. Now, the federal case so far only involves one defendant, and that's Russell Laffitte, the former chief executive officer of Palmetto State Bank in Hampton, South Carolina. Now, if you follow the state and the federal criminal cases, you would assume that Laffitte and Alex Murdaugh were the only two individuals involved in this alleged conspiracy. Well, there's one other individual, Beaufort attorney Corey Fleming, but so far there's been a very narrow list of alleged conspirators in this massive financial crimes conspiracy, which has prompted many to suggest, wait a minute, these guys couldn't have possibly pulled all of this criminal activity off by themselves, could they? From the very beginning, this news outlet has said, no, they could not. We believe there were co-conspirators. And last week, in that federal case, as we exclusively reported, there were major developments which implicated additional employees at Palmetto State Bank and potentially additional attorneys at Alex Murdaugh's former law firm, PMPED, based there in Hampton, South Carolina. So on cue this week, a state civil lawsuit has been filed which alleges exactly such a conspiracy. And I want to take us back to November 4 of 2008. On that date, a Mexican citizen by the name of Manuel Santis Cristiani was involved in a significant auto accident. Once again, it's a tire tread accident, which is a specialty of Alex Murdaugh and PMPED. And in 2011, a lawsuit was filed on behalf of Santis Cristiani. That suit settled 2 years later. Here's the problem. And again, if you know where this is going, if you followed this Murdaugh murders, crime, and corruption saga, you know where it's going. Cristiani did not get his money. Didn't get his money. And in fact, according to the lawsuit that was filed last week in Hampton, South Carolina, he is accusing Murdaugh, his law partner Ronnie Crosby, his former law partner William F. Barnes III, the PMPED law firm, Russell Laffitte, and Palmetto State Bank of a conspiracy to steal those settlement funds from him. Again, this is exactly the sort of broader conspiracy which was hinted at last week in this federal case, and which Russell Laffitte allegedly has a recording documenting some of the involvement of these other actors, alleged actors in this conspiracy. So, again, on cue, literally 1 week after we report on these major developments in the federal criminal case, we have a state civil case which would seem to reinforce exactly what we reported. For the very latest on both of these cases, both the criminal and the civil, and the federal and the state courts, keep it tuned to FITSNews as we work to untangle this maze of alleged criminality.